Okay, that's a pretty general question, but I was actually really excited about being invited to participate in Diamond Club. I got signed up for doTERRA after their 2-year anniversary, so just at the beginning of summer last year, and a lot of people in Utah had already heard about doTERRA, and so I was really excited for the opportunity to be able to grow some areas outside of Utah. And of course, just like everyone, I have lots of contacts in all sorts of places, and so without another way to contact them and follow up with them and help them really have a class and a good experience, it seemed to be a really good option. It really affected my organization. We grew probably from about, just trying to think, I started out, I don't think I even was quite elite. I think I hit elite just maybe right as we were starting Diamond Club, or it was either a couple weeks before or a couple weeks after, and I ended up with a gold rank. And so as far as volume, it was close to 30,000 that we grew in volume per month. So that was pretty huge. No, Diamond Club is very hard. It is very time consuming. It takes a toll on your family. I think you absolutely need to have a supportive spouse or, family member if you're single. Yeah, you do need a lot of support. There are a lot of different areas that you have to coordinate at the same time, which is part of what makes it so difficult, because you need to be coordinating your airfare, your car travel, your classes wherever you're going, coordinate getting people invited to those classes if a lot of those contacts are yours. I have spent days where I was literally on the phone for about 3 days prior to a trip, just calling people all day long to invite them and make sure they could come out. So there's a lot of work into making sure that a trip is successful and that an event is successful. So you're coordinating all those things, and then of course you still have your team here at home, and then they don't give you any time off to help train the people that you've just signed up. So you're always kind of in catch-up mode to try to get everyone up to speed on how to invite and how to lead their own teams. I would do it again because I'm not Diamond yet. Part of it is that once you've started teams in different geographical areas, they come to rely a bit on your expertise as a leader, or your enthusiasm, or your motivation for them. And so I have continued to travel since Diamond Club ended, and so this just will become a little bit more cost effective for me to keep up some of that growth and to really pound it hard. There are also a lot of requirements for Diamond Club as far as what they expect out of enrollments and things like that, and so it's a good bar to hold yourself to. It's a good way to create with intention, to push hard. It's kind of, I consider Diamond Club to be a sprint, and then when Diamond Club is over, then you get back to the marathon. I think someone would aspire to Diamond Club because it really helps you grow as a leader, helps you grow as a presenter. There was one class I remember I taught out in Illinois, and I walked in and this chiropractic office had put together a class of about 20 professional massage therapists for me, and I was teaching AromaTouch. And I just took a breath and I thought, wow, and those moments you just rely on every single minute that you've ever taught, and everything just flowed well. We did a good job. They were kind of a hard class at the very beginning, but we got a little bit more animation and enthusiasm as we went on, and it ended up being a super successful class. It was very fun, and I just thought, I don't think I could have done this at the very, very beginning. I have grown into this. So there's a lot of growth that happens. I look back at my confidence level before Diamond Club started, and now I get to say things like I teach all over the country and I travel, and it helps people take me a little bit more seriously when I tell them that I do doTERRA. You just came out here to teach a class on essential oils? Yeah, I travel all over the country. So they immediately become more intrigued. So if you are not quite sure about Diamond Club yet, and I do have a couple people on my team who are sitting on the fence, and of course I'm trying to persuade them that they really ought to jump in. I would say to take a look at what your support team is like. If your sponsor is very highly supportive and can help you keep up with some of your growth and take care of things here locally or wherever you live locally, that would be a major factor, I think, that plays into it. Also, take a look at your family situation. Realize that you will be gone from your family a certain amount of time. I think that they have decreased the number of trips that we have to take this time, so that will be helpful as far as keeping more of a balance with your family, so that's good. And the other thing to realize is that you have complete control over where you travel to. So you can plan on some short trips that are just maybe 200 miles from your home, where the airfare is less expensive. You could do it on a weekend or even just on a same-day trip. So those are some things that you can take into consideration as well. But I think that you should, whatever you decide, be completely committed to it. So if you decide to do Diamond Club, you really, there's once you commit to do it, there's really no halfway. You have to just completely embrace it and breathe it.